Welcome to Iraqi Dinar News, your go-to source for critical updates that could shape your financial future. If you're holding Iraqi dinar or Vietnamese dong, this could be the most important information you hear all year. As of current date in USA, momentum around the revaluation is growing fast, but the real question is, are you ready? Many people assume they're prepared, but when the time comes, simple missteps can derail everything. Today, we're walking you through the 14 most damaging mistakes that can cost you serious wealth during the RV process. You've waited years for this moment. Don't lose it to avoidable errors. The first major misstep is procrastination. Waiting until the final moment to organize documents or understand your options could mean missing your opportunity entirely. When the revaluation window opens, appointments could be gone in hours. If you're fumbling for IDs, receipts, or trying to count unorganized bills, you're already behind. Make sure you've gathered your proof of purchase, identification, and a detailed inventory of your currency. Both digital and physical backups are a must. In this scenario, delay equals disaster. Another overlooked issue is misunderstanding your exchange options. Too many people think it's as simple as walking into a bank and cashing out. That's rarely the case. You'll likely face a range of options: major banks, private redemption locations, and structured payout programs. Each one has pros and cons. Some may offer higher rates, but attach strict conditions like NDAs or extended payout timelines, and without doing your homework, you could walk into a deal that locks up your money or reduces your flexibility. Ask the right questions now. Will this limit my access? Are there hidden fees? Can I exit the deal later? Then there's the tax trap. Many overlook just how large a chunk the government might claim. Depending on your country, you could face capital gains taxes, income taxes, or both, sometimes up to 30% to 40%. And once the money hits your account, it's too late to plan around it. The time to speak with a CPA or tax attorney is before the revaluation, not after. A knowledgeable advisor can help you structure your exchange legally, reduce your tax burden, and avoid costly surprises. Forums and social media are not substitutes for professional advice when hundreds of thousands or millions are at stake. Another critical error is failing to verify the authenticity of your notes. Damaged, altered, or counterfeit currency can be rejected. If your notes are torn, written on, stapled, or laminated, banks may refuse them entirely. Laminating can destroy essential security features. Check each bill closely. Look for watermarks, serial numbers, and holograms. Keep your notes in secure protective sleeves and verify them with a licensed dealer if needed. If you're using an entity like a trust or LLC, make sure that the entity officially owns the notes and that ownership is documented properly. One of the most damaging mistakes comes after you've exchanged: oversharing. If you sign an NDA during your redemption, you're legally required to keep quiet. No posts, no phone calls, no casual conversations. Breaking your agreement could freeze your funds, or worse. Even without an NDA, keeping quiet is simply smart. New wealth attracts attention, and not all of it is welcome. Keep your plans private and discuss them only with professionals like your attorney or financial planner. Silence isn't paranoia, it's protection. Now let's talk about what happens after you've completed your exchange. One of the fastest ways to lose your new wealth is having no plan for it. Far too many people go straight from redemption to spending without giving thought to sustainability. Cars, homes, vacations, all tempting, but without a structured plan, that money can vanish quicker than it came. Start by defining your financial goals. Which debts will you eliminate first? What investments align with your lifestyle and risk tolerance? Will you focus on income-generating assets? Then comes the real priority: your financial support team. You'll need a reliable attorney, a certified tax expert, and a planner experienced in post-RV wealth. Without that structure in place, even 7 figures can evaporate in a matter of months. Then there's the issue of trust, specifically trusting the wrong people. The moment revaluation becomes public, you can expect a surge of scammers. Some may claim to be bank insiders, others will offer backdoor deals, fake Tier 1 exchanges, or secret contract rates. Don't fall for it. Redemption centers will not call you out of the blue. Banks don't send representatives to your home. Always verify identities, use official channels, and never give out personal or financial information over email or text. Your dinar and dong are valuable. Treat them like gold. Anyone promising shortcuts is likely aiming to steal what you've waited years for. Another mistake often seen is confusion over legal entities. If you're exchanging through a trust or LLC, that's perfectly legal, but only if the paperwork is complete. Arriving without your EIN, articles of incorporation, or a valid operating agreement could result in being pushed into a lower tier or denied altogether. That means losing out on higher rates. Confirm that your currency is legally owned by your entity of choice and that all documents are in order. A quick meeting with a legal expert now could save you hundreds of thousands later. Organization matters, especially when it comes to inventory. Keep a detailed record of how many notes you own, their denominations and serial numbers. Store this in a spreadsheet or document and back it up to a secure cloud and on paper. Bring a printed version to your appointment. Redemption staff will take you far more seriously if you arrive prepared. Showing up with wrinkled notes stuffed in an envelope and no documentation could lead to rejection or at the very least long delay. You only get one chance to make a clean exchange. Don't waste it with disorganization. When your appointment arrives, stay sharp. Don't let nerves stop you from asking questions. What is the actual rate you're being offered? Are there restrictions? How soon can you access your funds? Are there agreements you're expected to sign? Have these questions written down before you walk in. This isn't just a transaction, it's your financial future. Get the answers you need before you commit. Once you hand over your currency, it's final. Clarity now prevents regret later. Some try to do everything alone, thinking it keeps them in control, but this is not the time to isolate yourself. You need professionals in your corner. A lawyer who understands trusts, a tax advisor familiar with currency gains, a financial planner who knows how to manage sudden wealth. Build these relationships now. Don't wait until after the RV when appointments are booked and advisors are overwhelmed. Preparation beats panic every time. Another overlooked issue is logistics. Timing and travel can be everything. Don't assume you can show up whenever you like. Appointments might be limited by tier, region, or even time zone. If travel is required, prepare early. Book hotels, prep your documents, bring backups, and have a contingency plan. A missed appointment could mean losing access to the best rates. Don't let something simple like a flat tire or lost ID derail your years of patience. Lastly, 2 points that can't be overstated: banking and mindset. Depositing large sums into a basic checking account could flag your transaction as suspicious and result in frozen funds. Schedule a meeting with your bank now. Ask about wire transfers, transaction limits, and private banking services, but perhaps even more important is adjusting your thinking. If you continue to think like someone struggling paycheck to paycheck, you may find yourself right back there no matter how much you receive. Study, plan, practice restraint. Long-term wealth comes from knowledge, patience, and strategic action, not from luck. This concludes today's update from Iraqi Dinar News. These 14 common mistakes have derailed others before, and now you know how to avoid them. With planning, a sharp eye, and professional guidance, this revaluation can become the turning point you've waited for. But success depends on more than just luck. It demands discipline. Stay focused, stay discreet, and most of all, stay ready. Your window could open any day now.